The SVRI Forum is a global platform aimed at ending gender-based violence. In a packed auditorium, in a unified voice, 1,500 people, researchers, activists and survivors came together to say no more.
Can reduce and prevent violence is not something that you need to wait necessarily for generations. And I think we have more and more evidence to push in that direction, really.
We're providing a platform to really ensure that the work, the learnings from communities, from researchers and survivors around the world aren't just staying there, but they're really filtering up into global spaces where the power does sit, and that we do disrupt those power inequities and let them have opportunity to share what they need.
Among the voices here, Tarana Burke, founder of the Me Too movement, which sparked a worldwide campaign against sexual violence.
We have been trying to figure out ways to confront sexual and gender-based violence for just centuries. So there's always more that can be done, but there's so much that has been done. And I think what the hashtag did was catalyze this momentum that had been already growing. This is a movement about everyday people. It's a movement about healing and about action. And as long as we keep that focus and know that the work is being done, I think the movement will go on and on and on forever.
For some survivors, the trauma of gender-based violence becomes a lifelong burden. One artist, herself a rape survivor, uses art to channel her pain.
I think the enormity of it all, thinking when I started this project, was our stats for last year was 3,800 women being murdered. That is every 2.3 hours we've got a victim. For me, the only way I could help for not feeling absolutely hopeless in this huge thing is advocacy, is spreading the awareness of how big this problem really is. So what I've done is I've taken the names of all the women and the children who were murdered in gender-based violence, and I've embroidered each of their names on a piece of fabric.
Part of the answer to end GBV, researchers believe, lies with educating and nurturing boys and men.
I do think that engaging boys early on in conversations about respect and consent and the humanity of women and girls is key. If a quarter of women in the world have experienced violence from a male partner, if a third have experienced some form of sexual harassment, if 1 in 10 children have experienced sexual violence, this is not small-scale stuff. So I think we're here because of that audacity of saying we have to think at scale. Boys and men need to be part of the size of that solution.
There is still much work to be done as these initiatives take shape. The hope is that they will pave the way for safer communities and more effective prevention strategies worldwide. Julie Shara, CGTN, Cape Town.